listen to me very closely. Most people look at the grind as a punishment or a cost they have to pay to get a certain physique. They view it as a period of suffering they have to endure until they reach a finish line. But as your advisor, I'm here to tell you that the grind isn't a cost. It is an investment in the only currency that never devalues: your character. The value I'm adding to your perspective today is this: the ghost of potential. Every day you decide to take it easy or rest when you aren't actually broken, you are feeding a ghost. That ghost is the version of you that could have been. It is the version of you that did the cardio, that finished the rice, and that found the extra gear. My job is to make sure you never have to meet that ghost and realize he's a better man than you are. In the world of high-stakes bodybuilding and elite performance, we don't look at the workout of the day. We look at the compound interest of character. Every single day you show up, every meal you weigh, and every rep you grind out is a deposit into an account that pays exponential dividends. The problem is that most of you are trying to day trade your discipline. You work hard for a week, you don't see a change in the mirror, and you sell your stock and quit. You don't understand that the monster look you're chasing isn't built in the surges. It's built in the daily, monotonous, unrelenting increments that most people find too boring to maintain. The viral secret to an elite life is the friction reduction principle. Stop looking for the peak and start looking at the plateau. The plateau is where the real work happens. It's where you prove to the iron and to yourself that you aren't doing this for the pump or the likes. You're doing this because it is your base level operation. You need to become the kind of man who feels physically uncomfortable when he hasn't moved the needle. You need to become addicted to the daily dividend. When you grind every day, you develop a hardened look that cannot be faked. You need to treat your daily schedule like a balance sheet. At the end of every 24 hours, ask yourself, am I in the black or in the red? Did I add value to my frame or did I let it depreciate? The grind is the only way to stay in the black. It is the only way to ensure that when the opportunity for greatness arrives, you have the capital to buy it. Greatness is expensive. And the only way to afford it is to save up your discipline every single morning. When you grind every single day, you are literally rewiring your brain to make excellence the path of least resistance. When you skip a day, you aren't just missing a workout. You are introducing friction back into your system. You are telling your brain that the standard is negotiable. If it's negotiable once, it's negotiable twice. Soon, you aren't a bodybuilder anymore. You're just someone who goes to the gym.
It's not just muscle, it's a structural integrity of the soul. People can see it in the way you stand and the way you look them in the eye. They can see that you're a man who has been through the repetitive fire and come out as steel. So check your accounts. Audit your effort. If you haven't put in the work today, you are losing money on your future. Get back to the forge, pay the rent, grind every single day until the version of you in the mirror is the only advisor you ever need to listen to.
A strategic advisor looks at the data. The man who trains 365 days with 80% intensity will always, without exception, destroy the man who trains 100 days with 110% intensity. Why? Because the daily grinder has built a biological momentum